Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry I had to take a little bathroom break, but anywho, so I was talking about um, one of my YouTubers that I love to watch, Miss Kelly Stamps, and how she was describing a couple of different stories and scenarios that she had herself, where she said that she had recognized that she's a little too nice. And like I just told you guys, two stories in the last video that I uploaded first. Hopefully that video did finish uploading first. Um, about how I had examples about how I was a little too nice myself when it came to a couple of people. One that I known for years, and not known, but not known of for years, and the other one that I didn't know at all, that I actually just met online trying to find somebody to do a job for me. And Miss Kelly Stamps talked about two scenarios as well. She talked about this first scenario where she said that she was, I believe she said she was out on a date. And she said that the female that was serving her and her date was being kind of condescending and rude, and like just kind of like really trying to like size her up and right in front of her date. And she said her date is one of those types of people. He's rich, he's wealthy, he's like Italian, really, have a lot going for himself, very nice looking. And he's also one of those type of people that's like, he speaks up for himself, very strong. And she said when he recognized, because she said he was paying very close attention to how this woman was acting, and when he recognized what she was doing, he called her out on it. He said to the um, waitress, like, basically came at her for trying to come at his girlfriend, and checked her behavior, whatever. And she said then she had another situation where she was moving, and she said she had a slight complication with the movers because they kept asking her multiple different questions about how she was able to afford her house, how she was able to afford everything that she had. Again, she said another situation where the person was being kind of condescending and kind of like trying to um, kind of be a bully on the low, you know, and, keep harassing and asking weird questions. And she's like, he even went as far as to ask to use the bathroom, but didn't even give her the opportunity to answer before he went to use the bathroom without even any permission. So she said all that because she said in that situation as well, she felt like she was probably being too nice, and she really needed to put her foot down and let these people who are trying to be condescending and put her down know that no, you don't get the opportunity to try to put me down because you see that I have this, and you see that I have that. You don't get the chance or the opportunity to try to put me down because you feel as though you don't have confidence within yourself, because you're upset at yourself because you didn't make much of your life, but you see how much of my life I've made for myself, and now you want to be condescending. No, you don't get the opportunity to do that. She said basically, which she had to learn how to do herself, and she recognizes anybody that had these issues, this is what you would have to do, is basically kind of be a little nice nasty, kind of like meet them where they're at, but on your level, not on their level. So basically, she was kind of like saying, like, she had to tell him in a nice way, but not too nicey, but in a nice but firm way, that I have everything that I have because I work for it, because I work hard and steadily for it. And right now, I'm very busy, but I'm sitting here working, trying to make sure that everything is taken care of here. And, she said something in that sense to him. to be firm in letting him know that basically it wasn't okay to keep asking all those weird questions and, you know, doing all of the stuff that he was doing. Like, it was not okay. And she can recognize the behavior. It was not cool behavior. So she basically was just talking about how sometimes you have to take a page from the book of Being a Little Nice Nasty, where you have to be firm and a little mean and let people know, listen, you are not on my level. Whether mentally, whether physically, whether financially, whatever the situation is, you're not on my level, and you need to stay where your level is and stop trying to adjust, you know. So I share that with you guys because I took a notation from that myself, because I recognize myself, like I've mentioned to you guys already, that I too have an issue with being too nice sometimes. I too have an issue with being too generous, too kind to people who have not earned my kindness, who have not earned that niceness, who haven't earned the generosity that I have shown them. So, being as though they have not earned that, they don't deserve it. And I have to recognize, just like Kelly was saying herself, that she had to recognize that these people just have not the same capabilities as me. So to protect my energy and to protect my focus and to make sure that I don't allow people like that to put me down like they stereotypically usually do, I am going to have to put you down instead. But in the most firm and as respectful as I can be, respectful way. So that's my advice to you guys. If you find yourselves in situations or complications like this, I would say do the best that you can to take Kelly Stamp's advice and be a little nice, nasty, and maybe a little mean. I usually didn't support or, agree with stuff like that, but I have to, because I do recognize what she said. People like that do definitely try to destroy you. They definitely try to pull you down, and they don't have no problem with doing that to you. So since they don't have no problem with trying to pull you down, you can't have a problem with letting them know that you're not going to pull them down, but they're not going to pull you down either. In an obvious, sensible way that is acceptable. That's how you got to do. And I am taking note myself and recognizing that is true, because if you do not do that, it's going to work against you. And people are going to keep taking advantage of you and using you and abusing you. Don't be too nice, guys. Stay respectful, stay loving, but don't be too nice. All right, y'all, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you become a part of the Truth Tribe, because when you vibing with Ruth, you vibing with the truth, and that's that on that. Period. Okay? Make sure y'all become a part of the Truth Tribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.